Meteorologist Sabrina Bates here with an update on the storms that are on radar right now, and then what we're going to be expecting here as we progress throughout the afternoon into this evening. We do have that really high wind threat we're going to be watching closely. Radar right now, what I'm focused in on is going to be northern Oklahoma. We do have one severe thunderstorm warning here. This storm is continuing to push towards the east, but we're watching it closely to see if it could turn any more to the southeast. We'll let you know if that happens. We do have Shane that is keeping an eye on the skies across northern Oklahoma. Looking to view at his stream right now. He told me there's a rain-free base. He's headed up to the storms by Pond Creek over to Lamont. We'll get an update with him here as we go throughout the afternoon. I want to go back to radar, show you what we're looking like. We do have this one severe thunderstorm warning, like I said. Really where the heaviest rain is going to be from Jet, Nash, Pond Creek up towards Medford and even up towards the Kansas-Oklahoma state line. Now this storm is continuing to move off towards the east, like I said, and I'm watching areas and at least some pockets here of some stronger winds. It's a bit more pockets of strong winds here, and then the storm will progress and we'll get a different area of some stronger winds. But as of right now, two different areas. We have one that is going to be just to the northwest of Deer Creek. You're looking at Highway 81 here. Here's Medford. Winds around 40 to 50 miles an hour with this. And then the storm that is west of Pond Creek, you have Highway 64 here. Here's Wakita. Winds here likely around 30, 40, 45 miles an hour. And we're putting on storm impact to show you where the strongest hail cores are. Warned for about quarter-sized hail, maybe seeing some of that north of Nash and then also north of Medford, almost again over towards the Kansas-Oklahoma state line. I'm going to put a tracker on this. It's moving towards the east at about 25 miles an hour. So you're looking at it reaching Bremen about 410, Newkirk 445, and if it's able to hold together, you're looking at Caw City by about 518. Zooming out a bit more, we look back towards the west. These are the storms that I'm watching next, even the storms over into the Panhandle. Those storms all diving into western Oklahoma. You can see we have our chase crews out, our trackers. They're keeping an eye on the skies across western, southwestern Oklahoma, northern parts of the state. Storms right now closer to the Red River. They're going to be hugging right along the Red River. I do want to show you where that severe thunderstorm watch is, because that does go until 9 o'clock for tonight. You're looking at it across northwest Oklahoma and north central Oklahoma. This is for the storms that are out there right now, but I'm also watching potentially another severe thunderstorm watch that'll be issued across southwestern Oklahoma. That'll be later into this evening. So we have the storms on the radar now, mainly with a hail and a wind threat. We'll have to watch that low tornado potential too, but we're going to be watching the storms from about now through the evening hours. OKC are clear right now. Storms move in later this evening. Keep it with KOCO 5 News. I'll bring you the first alert.